This is a sequence. When you're taking in too much salt, you're going to have its adverse results or adverse effects. In our previous video, we talked about 3 of them. And today, we are going to talk about the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th problem you can have when you take in too much salt. So why should you limit your salt intake? This is part 2. The first problem we are going to talk about is bone health issues. Bone health issues. How can salt or taking in too much salt impact your bone health? When you take in excess salt or too much salt, what's going to happen is your body will excrete a lot of calcium from your body through your urine. That means basically you are taking out the calcium from your body. And you know that calcium is one of the lifelines of your bone. Very important. So what impact is this going to have on you? Your bones are going to weaken. It's simple. And over time, it can result in a problem we call osteoporosis. This is also a bone health issue. Let's talk about the second problem. That is retention and bloating. Retention and bloating. How can salt do this, or what do we mean by retention and bloating? In the previous video, we talked about how sodium, when it's too much in your body, actually makes your body retains a lot of water. And when this happens, this sodium draws the water into your bloodstream. What impact is this going to have on you? It's going to make you bloat. So when you bloat, it's not always fat. It can be water retention as a result of taking in excess salt. It can also result in the swelling of your hand, your feet, and your ankles. And this is really going to give you some discomfort you will never like. Let's talk about the third problem, and that is increased thirst. Increased thirst. Normally, we feel thirsty, we need to drink water, but this is increased thirst. How does this happen? Too much sodium isn't needed for the body. So when the body takes out the one it needs, the rest should go off. And when it's in the body, your body will like to dilute it. What will help your body dilute the sodium? That is water. So because of that, your body will be demanding a lot of water from you. And when you are also responding to it, this can have an impact. What is that? When you consume too much water, it's going to affect your kidneys. That's it. This is serious. It's good you need to take water, but when you over-consume fluid, you're going to put your kidneys in danger. Let's talk about the last problem, and that is stomach cancer. How will taking in excess salt result in stomach cancer? Yes, this is possible because salt is sharp. So your stomach, inside your stomach, there's a lining there that protects the inner walls of your stomach, so that when any harsh thing gets into it, you are not going to feel anything. But when you consume excess salt, when you take in too much salt, these linings are going to damage. And when it damages, meaning anything that gets into your tummy or your stomach is going to have direct contact with your flesh. And that is going to have an impact. Which impact is that? That is inflammation. To explain inflammation, let's say you have a sore. You just incurred a sore on any part of your body. You see, that hotness you feel, that pain you feel, that is what we call inflammation. and you're going to feel this in your stomach. This is a really discomforting thing that anyone can experience, and with this you are at a high risk of getting infected with what we call Helicobacter pylori, what normally we call H. pylori, Helicobacter pylori. And this also has a tendency of making this problem worse. I hope this video was very valuable, and I believe no one would like to get into any of these situations we mentioned in the part 1 of this video and also in this part 2 video. And so people would like to find fixes, would like to find solutions, what they can do to prevent it. Prevention is always better. So in our next video, we are going to talk about that. So I thank you so much for watching today's video on the holistic water sport. And remember that the coaching programs are available. The coaching program, which include the general coaching programs in two folds, the paid and the free offer. And we also have the customized coaching program. Any of them you want to get started on, get into the description and just send us a message. If this video you found value from it, don't hesitate at all. Like it, be kind to us to do that. If you have any questions, you can drop it and share it to others too. Share the part 1 and the part 2. It's going to give the person a whole new information that they need to know. This is the Holistic Water Sports from the studios of Eddie Fitness 24 Clam. See you next time.